Hey, thanks for being here. In this video, I want to share with you four, I think, ways that you can have 360 marketing where your future clients or your current clients can have the illusion, the impression that you are everywhere. Check out this video. It's live on Clubhouse, and check out this video to see how you can be everywhere your clients or future clients need you to be. Get more money, get more sales, get more profit. 360 marketing. Check this video out. Live, that special. Gene, welcome. Edwin, welcome. Glad you're here. So let's dive right into it. 360 marketing. And here's what I want to touch on today. And then we'll open up the floor for your questions and discussion as well. Many times people tell me, and Alexander hinted on this. Ramon, you're everywhere. Now I know that they know that I know that they know that they know that I know that they know that I know that I know that they know that I'm not everywhere. That's just not the case. My social presence, forget that. It's less than 100,000, less than 50,000 in some places, right? In most places. So I'm not everywhere. I'm no global, makeup, food, celebrity, whatever it is. But Seth Godin said this best when he wrote an article a couple years ago. It was called Famous to Your Cousin. What's up from Germany? Hola. Hola from Germany. Interesting. I'll leave that at that. Hey, Samira. He said this: famous to your cousin. And what that means is many of us are not known globally to everybody in the world. But the challenge I have for all of us, can we be more known to those who should know us? Larissa Harrington doesn't have to be known to everybody in the world. All she has to be known is to purpose-driven entrepreneurs who want to scale and grow their business and get to the next level and get out of their own way. That's all she needs to be known to. That's it. She don't need to be known to everybody in the world. You don't have to be known to everybody. You just have to be known to those who can serve you. Pastor Jeff doesn't have to be known to everybody in the world. In one line of his businesses, all he has to be known is to people who want a beautiful, beautiful voiceover for what they're doing. That's all he has to be known to. So today I want to give a few tips of 360 marketing, what I'm doing in my own business. You've watched my growth, and I have so much more to go in 2023 as we come there in a few days. What's up, Lou Diamond, Thrive Loud? Oh, man, love you, Lou Diamond. Y'all go look up Lou Diamond, Mr. Thrive Loud himself. My brother from another mother. I hope that's the same Lou. Can't see the little icon there from where I am. So this is what I want to touch on today and how I'm doing that and walk through a few key things. And again, I warn you, so I'm telling you already, what I'm going to talk to you about is not new. So if you want something that's brand new, you want something that's earth-shattering, you want something that's life-changing, you want something that's, ooh, this is different, you can just stop right now. You should just pause, go make your eggs, go make your food, go on a walk, go on a jog, just go do something else for the next 25 minutes, because this is not going to be new. But I'm going to share with you the playbook that I'm using, because I believe that more and more as we hit 2023, and whether you're watching this, listening to my voice today, or whether you've signed up for BWC Daily, bwcdaily.com, getting the notes that are going to drop at 9 p.m. tonight, like boom, clockwork, it'll drop. What I'm sharing today, what Alexander shared today, what Larissa shared today, it's going to drop at 9 p.m. tonight. Our team of BWC writers and editors and others. This is going to help you. Because we're in a world of where trust is so important. And as Glenn Lundy says, trust is established, his book that he talks about in The Like Switch. Trust happens with frequency, and over time, you build trust. And if you want a list of some of the books that are written by BWC hosts or written by BWC hosts, you can just go to bwcdaily.com/books, bwcdaily.com/books to see a growing library, mini library of books by the BWC community. If you have your own, just DM me and refer your own to me. So that's what I want to touch on today, what I'm doing to build trust. That's important. Build relationships, which is part of trust. And the other thing that's very important, the other thing that's really, really important is attention. Think of the stage here. Larissa has amazing programs that you should check out. Alexander has amazing programs you should check out. Christina has amazing programs you should check out. Dora has amazing programs you should check out. Pastor Jeff has amazing programs you should check out. And I go on and on and on, up and down the stage. It's a fight, as it were, in a good way, for attention. There's only so many hours in it. Tara has amazing programs. Just saw Tara there. Justin has amazing programs. Dr. Janie Lacey has amazing programs. In fact, I've referred some of the women in my life to Dr. Janie Lacey's program who need her programs. Check out what she's doing. Dre has amazing programs. Glenn, what's up, Glenn? I'm just seeing the stage now. Glenn Rudin is here, amazing programs. And I can go on and on. So we are in a fight, as it were, for attention. So what's this 360 marketing that I'm talking about? And I say that again because one of the things I hear is, Ramon, you're everywhere. I'm not everywhere. I'm not. And what's up, the IG audience? Jennifer Weather, what's up? Matt, thanks for being here on IG Live as well. Unified Rehab joined as well. So how do we do this? Saying all that has dehydrated me. Give me a second here. You talking about, Tara, Cafe Bustelo in the Keurig machine, sitting on the tepid warmer, and tepid's not a good word, tepid warmer, that lukewarm nice coffee with some of that probably half spoiled milk. You can't beat that coffee, Tara. You just cannot beat that coffee. It is delicious. All right. So one is the power of email marketing. There's 3 people listening to my voice right now when you hear the word email marketing. 3 people. 3 people. One, there's those of you who are doing email marketing pretty well, and that's probably few of you. I think I'm doing email marketing relatively well, but I can even do it better. And I've been doing email marketing for over 20 years. So that's one. Second are those of you that are doing some version of email marketing, but it's terrible, pathetically, and you really, how do we say this in French, suck at it. And then the other category of you that are doing email marketing and you're not doing anything. Email marketing is that baby step that I challenge all of you. Maybe we'll have a challenge in BWC Prime, which launches January 11th. BWC Prime launches January 11th. You can see that link on Clubhouse, or just go to bwcdaily.com/prime, bwcdaily.com/prime. But email marketing is so important. It touches people where they are. And Tina talked today, Stars Tina talked today about even the power of text marketing. That I know how to do. I'm not doing it so much yet, but text marketing is powerful, especially for events that are happening at the moment, not carpet bombing and spamming people. But Stars Tina did at her event. That's why I attended it, meaning I signed up for it, but I kind of forgot about it, whatever. But she texted me going live in 1 hour, going live in 30 minutes. I was there. Barbara Majeski did that in her challenge. Me and Justin and others have been in her challenge for the past, 500 years, Justin, it seems? And I know I'm more fit. Our bodies are more fit because of it. I'm sure Justin's is as well. And we've already been healthy people, so he's a fit man already, but we can always do better. So email marketing is tip number 1. Get your email marketing dialed in. Those of you who are not doing it, you need to do it. If you need help, you need resources, just go to Google, just go to YouTube. It's not that hard. There's a number of providers you can do it. But if you really can't do jack, diddly, or squat, Ann Handley joined. That Ann Handley? Oh, man, could the day get any better? What's up, Ann Handley? Oh, my Lord, I'm blushing brown. So email marketing is powerfully important. Powerfully important, and all of us can do it better. All of us can do it better. That's the way to connect to your community. So that's number 1. Number 2 is the power of social media marketing. Now, you've heard this before, and most of you in the room right now are going, okay, I'm trying it, Ramon. It's either rocking or not rocking. We hear Tom Challen talk about, do reels, be funny, be funny, be funny. We hear all the different versions how to do it. But it does work. It does work. Lou Diamond said, yes, agreed. It does work, and here's why. I must say, how do I know Lou Diamond so well? Yes, I was on his podcast. Me and him barely, I think we've seen each other like once every decade. But I'm in his LinkedIn feed. I see when he posts his podcast. I see his beautiful smiling face and shaved head. Right? So that's how you get everywhere. We're talking today about 360 marketing. 360 marketing. It's powerful. What's up, Dr. Jane Lacey? It's powerful. And you become everywhere. So that's number 2, the aspect of social media marketing. Yes, reels are important. Yes, stories are important. I just say good morning. Every single morning, you'll see my good morning message today, and I use captions. I'm not going to go details of that right now. We may pour more into those detailed things on BWC Prime, or you can just reach out to others. Rocky does this, and Justin, even though he claims he's not a consultant to do it, he'll get there soon. Glenn Rudin can do this, help you with your message, right? And many others here. I think Matt does some marketing, and you understand more what Matt does. That's my fault, not his. What's up, Matt? So number 3 is your website. As I look at bwcdaily.com, if you look at BWC Daily, especially on a full-scale web browser, we could do better. There's a lot we're figuring out. I'm experimenting. Should we have ads? Should we not? Is it too cluttered, too not? But I must say I'm pretty darn proud of it from having nothing, as it were. Now, we had a longer site that somebody else did in our community. It was great. But as I've evolved and evolved the platform, our website shows links to the podcast, links to the email newsletter, links to the upcoming in-person events, links to the email newsletter. Does your website give you that 360 platform of where you are and what you do? So your website's important. My website at RamonRay.com. And again, the platform is slightly not relevant. Whether you're going to use WordPress, Wix, Squarespace, don't get distracted by that right now. But your website should be as dialed in as you can. And I'm not going to focus on SEO today and other things which are important, but SEO is important. So think, are you doing that? That's number 3, email marketing, social media, your website. Number 4 in this 360 website paradigm or structure that Ramon's talking about is your events. Hey, Benita, are you doing events? Especially, I would say, now that the world's opened up for the most part, is in-person events. Ramon Ray's going back, by the way, breaking news, to doing in-person events in New York. Yes, part of the BWC community and beyond, BWC local events. We already have our Dallas event, waiting for Trevor Houston, just calling it out to confirm that date. Working on some things in Atlanta. So we will be doing in-person events with BWC. Nothing beats a shaking of a hand and embrace a hug for another human. Nothing beats that. That's coming back. You need to do in-person events for your community as well as you grow. As you grow. Never forget when I did my first few series of in-person events. I became, as it were, the king of New York in my space. Yes. Glenn Rudin gives a tip here. I use an email service called Sendinblue. Great. So many great email providers to use. Yes, Larissa, can't wait to hug you too. So are you doing events? Taking things up to the next level. Up to the next level. Media and publicity. C-Rock talks about that. He has a service that can do this. Just look up his profile. C-Rock and others. I think Alexander also has a service or connected to a partner that does that. And I do as well. Many of us can do that. Actually, let me rephrase it. Not many of us can do that. A few of us can do that. Alexander's one, C-Rock and others. Are you regularly asked, pitched to be on somebody's podcast? Are you regularly called to be on TV? That's a step above. I was just on Fox News a few weeks ago, and I hope to do that more and more and more. Dr. Jenny Lacey's all over Court TV. I think they renamed Court TV, Dr. Jenny Lacey. I think I saw that press release, Dr. Jenny. I'm not sure, but I think I saw that press release. Radio interviews. Quotes in print. Are you getting that done? That's the 360 marketing that I ask you to consider for your business. Everybody can't do everything. Everybody can't do everything. But I do encourage you to consider 360 marketing, because that's how you will appear to be everywhere. And let me rephrase that. You actually will be everywhere to the right fit customers. One of my revenue streams is serving very large brands or mid-sized brands who market to small businesses. That's right, PR. Thank you, Lou, for sure. One of my revenue streams is large-scale brands. And yes, I'm very blessed and proud to say, and thank you, God, for that, that in that market, Zoho, Microsoft, AT&T, Verizon, Dell, you mention any brand who serves small businesses, their head of marketing and small business, constant contact, any of them, they know Ramon Ray. Now, do I get all the deals all the time? Of course not. If so, I would have bought Clubhouse a long time ago. But they know my name. They know my name, baby. They know my name. And that's a start, because the fact that they know my name means I have the trust, means I have the attention. It means when they're ready to buy, or when I pitch them the right thing to buy, they will buy from me. Many of you are pitching and your loss rate's higher because you're pitching to people you haven't earned the know, like, and trust, like my friend John Jantz talked about. I think Glenn Rudin referred to that also last week. Many of you haven't earned the know, like, and trust, so your pitch rate is less. The reason why my pitch rate is higher, why is it higher? Because I'm talking to people who already know, like, and trust me. So that's doing publicity. Podcasting and doing consistent events is a different kind of bucket here, but I encourage you to consider at the very least starting a podcast. Everybody may not be able to do it. Everybody maybe shouldn't do it. There's different ways to do different things. But I encourage you to take the time somehow to do something either live or do something consistent. And the power of video is important. Justin Conoco shows us that. He's led the way in doing live video. Well, actually, not Justin. It's been Glenn Lundy, I guess, me both, but you know what I mean. I've seen Justin do it of late, but Glenn Lundy's done that. We're going to open it for Q&A, open it for discussion soon. And I'm modeling this, I must say, for Breakfast with Champions. Let's be very clear here. There are people who are hurting. There are people who are down and out. There are people who have jacked up lives, who need the motivation, education, inspiration, and positivity that we provide here. Hours of programming, Monday through Friday, every single day. People need to hear your voice. And so what are we doing to make sure we're, quote unquote, everywhere in the Breakfast with Champions community? You're watching it being built. You will watch my failures. You'll watch my stumbles, as Christina Howard says. You'll watch my failure to success as we are going along. All of this we're doing today may not work out. But what's the vision? We have our live platform right here where you hear our voices. Every day. We've had tears spread on this platform. We had people crying on this platform. We've had laughter on this platform. We've had people who need healing. People who need to be inspired. People who need help with their funnels. People who need help with their kids. People who need help with sexual trauma. We do it all right here live. Then you have, if you can't be there live, you have our email newsletter, which goes out every single day, Monday through Saturday at 9 p.m. like clockwork, thanks to our amazing team of writers that I had the vision for. Christina's helped build and modeled, and we're growing with that. That's number 2. We have our events. So the people who are hurting, the people who want to be together, the people who want to hug, the people who want to laugh and have fun, whatever you want to be, as long as motivation, education, inspiration, you're like-hearted and positivity, as long as it's that, you can come to live in-person events. 1 minute, please. Live in-person events. You have our podcast. Maybe you can't get the articles. Maybe you can't be live. Maybe you can't come to an in-person event. You can come to the podcast and listen there and be uplifted. And there's so much more we want to do. So I encourage you to model. Watch what I'm doing. Watch Alexander, Pastor Jeff, and Matt, and Janie Lacey, and Justin, and Dre, and Glenn, and Mary Lynn, and so many others on this platform as I refresh are here. And you know what's interesting about this? Larissa and I talked about the diversity of BWC. Yes, it's diversity in ethnicity. We're diverse in what we say. But you know we're also diverse in how we do what we do? Justin Conoco goes lives and shows us live demos on YouTube. That's his thing. Dr. Janie don't do that. Dr. Janie Lacey, she goes live on IG and shares her brilliance there. It's beautiful to see. 2 different methods. All working for how they do it. Pastor Jeff has birthed many of us the world of audio and voice and microphones. Multiple ways to do it. We learn from each other. So everything is not for everybody. But one thing I must say is for sure, and I'm glad Glenn's here, is know your message and tell your story. That will connect people to you. What's your story? What's your journey? Your story is different than my story. My story is different than your story, but through the power of technology, through the power of social media and email marketing and websites and fax machines and teletype and strings on cups, we can spread our message. My name is Ramon Ray. You can get to know me better at RamonRay.com. I invite you to go to BWC Daily and just do a scroll through it. BWC Daily. Make sure you're signed up to the podcast, signed up to the email newsletter. Soon we're coming out with BWC Weekly for the email newsletter, maybe too much, the daily one. Sign up for the podcast. Check out the in-person events that's coming up soon. We hope that's going to be April 14th or 15th, I think it is, in Dallas. We're confirming that, but that's coming up. And more for this community. And of course, BWC Prime. BWC Prime, so that you can have kind of that coaching, that consulting, that input, that guidance, especially on marketing, that many of you need. Many of you need help with. How do we do this? How do we do that? Can you point us in the right direction? So listen, let's take a minute and open up the mics. I'm just going to say bye to my IG audience real quick. IG audience, thanks for being here. All right, let me end video on IG real quick. Share, there we go there. All right, Breakfast Champions community. Who wants to unmic? Say your name. And if you don't want to unmic, that's okay. I got 9 minutes. I can talk 9 minutes without breathing probably. So who wants to join me though on this platform? The mic is yours. cool. So I will go on for 9 more minutes. All right. And if anybody has anything they want to add, any questions they want to ask me, just on mic and say, yo, Ramon, and say your name, then that's good. But let me continue on here. Yes, Glenn, please, the mic's yours.